there, this is Amanda Frankel with Our Crafty Playdate, and I just have a quick tip for you today. This is not going to be a long-winded video, so hang with me. I was asked last night in class how one goes about re-inking their ink pad. And that's actually a really good question, and I'm not super precise. So they were saying, do you use 3 drops? Do you use 10 drops? I'm going to show you how I do mine, and you can kind of take it or leave it. All right, so this is one of my old favorite colors, Marina Mist, but I found that I hadn't used it for a while, and you never know that until you actually go to use it, and suddenly it's relatively dry. You can see I've painted with it and everything. But here's how you re-ink your firm foam ink pads. First of all, you have to have the actual re-inker. And I never buy an ink pad without the re-inker because, as I said, sometimes you don't know that your ink pad is dry until you go to use it and there's nothing, and then you're sad. So do yourself a favor. It's not a huge investment. I have had this same re-inker forever, basically, and it's still relatively full. So, well, pretty much full. You almost never need it, but when you do, you do. And there are all kinds of fun tricks you can play with it. So we might do that on another video. But today is just about re-inking. When I re-ink, what I do is I just kind of make a zigzag like this in my ink pad. I try to not knead it the same day that I'm re-inking it. I like to let it kind of settle and soak in. But you can see I was just doing kind of a slow, steady stream there and filling it up. And then I take like a plastic, this is just a plastic spoon that I'm using the back of, and I just kind of mush it around so that I'm trying to kind of even it out. And then in a perfect world where I have patience, which is usually not this world, but in a perfect world, I would just close this ink pad up and let it sit. Now you know that our ink pads actually are kind of designed, see that? The ink is actually hangs upside down. So if you buy another brand of ink pad, you may want to store it upside down so that the ink stays in its actual pad. But since ours actually stores itself upside down, you can actually read it. So it's kind of a bonus. But I would just leave this for a day or two and really let the ink kind of soak in before I use it. But I got to try it. So I'm going to make a card in just a few minutes. So why don't I try with my scratch paper? You can see, ooh, fun class. So I can try and go ahead and ink it up and just stamp. And we are beautiful again. All right, so there you go. So I could use it right away. Generally, I don't. But like I said, in a perfect world where I'm patient, I would wait. But probably won't today. Anyway, that's how you do it. I hope that answers your question. If you have any other questions about this, please let me know, and I would be glad to answer them for you. Also, I want to let you know, if you have purchased the in colors that are going to be retiring, which are the 2016 to 2018 ink pads, that would be Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Flirty Flamingo, Peekaboo Peach, or Sweet Sugarplum, and I'll list those colors here, you are going to want to get your re-inker very, very soon. One, you want it to go towards your Saleabration dollars so that you can earn free products. But two, you're going to want to get it before those colors retire, and they retire at the end of June. And they retire at the end of June, and they will not be necessarily coming back here. Let me pull them real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Maybe you'll recognize them without recognizing the names. These are some great colors, and if you have these ink pads, you're going to want to get your re-inkers now so that you can get your, so that they'll be good for a while. Otherwise, when they dry out, they're not going to do you any good because you won't be able to refill them. All right, anyway, so thank you very much for stopping by. I hope that helped. If you have any other questions, let me know. If you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be yours. Just send me an email, or you can go ahead and shop right here at my website. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.